And welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Citadel. Last time, things got a little depressing to say the least, so we're going to hit up an EX level to try and take our minds off of things. Hey, I got a laser designator from that locker. Anyways, we get a little bit of ammo here to start things out before we actually get into the level proper. So let's, we just got some heavy machine gun ammo there, so why not? This is Random Arena, essentially the sequel level to 2X. It's laid out pretty similarly, but it does have a bit of an interesting gimmick. As soon as you step in a little bit, a bunch of walls raise in order to kind of block off the more obvious ways to get through the level. There's also a ton of supplies here. Let's see, we're not going to be able to get too much done just by staying here, so let's actually step out a little bit, take out some of these enemies, and see if we can't get into a more favorable position. We do want to be careful, of course. This guy's going to run up to me to try and take me out. I will just oblige them with death, or perhaps counteract with death. Right. Oh, got another one over there. Let's take that out. But this level is pretty similar to the last arena level. There's a bunch of batteries scattered about the level, and then we just have to drop them into the necessary spots in order to finish the level. We also have a lot more explosive enemies to deal with here, so be mindful of that. Be careful of that. Also got some dual plasma casting drones roaming around. Lots of mortar units is the main explosive ordnance that we're dealing with. I get so worried when I see those little diamonds appearing in the distance because I kind of assume that it's just a whale gunner, but no, it is usually in this level a mortar firing off at me. I just kicked right through that person to finish them off. Let's be very careful moving around here, because there's one very problematic enemy that I don't want to get the attention of too early. Now, let's start doing some climbing here, and honestly, I think I should get rid of some of these mortars while I'm still thinking of it. If you notice in the distance over there, we've got our, hey, get out of my way. We've got our whetstone to pick up here. Let's get up here, grab the whetstone. There we go. I haven't used my melee weapons in forever because they kind of suck, but they are stronger now. Alright, let's get rid of some of these guys, just so I don't have to deal with them anymore. Let's see. Aim a little low and make sure it doesn't go over. Nah, that was too low. Okay, there we go, fine. Getting closer also works. We'll just take out all these enemies around the top of the level, just to make sure that we don't have to deal with them anymore. Get another grenade loaded, slide on in. That was way too high. There we go. Once the mortars are out, I'll be a little less panicked. What's that off in the distance? Something we'll probably have to check out, but first things first, let me get rid of these before I forget about them. This level is pretty short and simple once you get over the initial hectic hurdle that it throws at you. Now let's get over to the center there, because like I said, I see something in the distance, and it's got me curious. Oh, I just completely fell there. Let's use a high jump. Sometimes I get a little overconfident in my momentum, and it is not carrying me as far as I would hope. Who are you? Say hello to this cute Pierrot. Or Pierrot. Honk honk. You know, I've been having kind of a rough one, but that did actually make me feel a little bit better. Thank you so much. Let's move on now. Let's see, take out this auto rifle trooper just to make sure they don't cause me any problems, if I can actually get up to them. Maybe jump a little bit higher. There's somebody shooting plasma rounds at me, but I'm just going to ignore them for the time being. As you can see, the pedestals for the batteries in this level are located around the corners of the second level. So once you've got all of the batteries on the ground level, you have to go up high a little bit in order to deposit them all. Nothing too complicated, but laid out quite differently from the previous arena level. Alright, let's see. Looks like we got most of them already. I saw the last one I needed to grab somewhere around here. Hey! Yeah, getting a little careless there. Oh, hey! I could have saved myself a lot of trouble if I got this jump jet module earlier. But so it goes, so it goes. Anyways, with this in tow now, should be a very simple matter to get all of these battery slots filled. Let's get that one loaded up, just work our way through this guy, and then go all around the back corners. We've already gotten everything on the, I don't know if it's the north or south side, I didn't pay attention to my compass position when starting to level out, as I so rarely do anyway. Let's just make our way over to this, and once the last battery is placed, we're ready to get the heck out of here. Like I said, relatively short and simple level, and I think I'm misremembering which level had the enemy I'm thinking of, or it was the previous arena level. I remember there being a mech unit in one of these levels, just roaming around ready to surprise you, but nothing we had to worry about this time. Over here we get The Sprint Booster upgrade doesn't allow us to hold our breath anymore, because that's just a basic ability in Beyond Citadel, but it does allow you to reload while sprinting, for as little as that's worth, because once your greed is maxed out, that doesn't really matter anymore, so not exactly the greatest upgrade in the world, but it is what it is. Well, with the Sprint Booster grabbed and our refreshed supplies picked up, but nobody to sell our excess stock off to anymore. Do we have anybody left who can support us going forward? Angels are gone, all the sisters are dead. It's gonna be rough going on, but let's see if we can make it. We've got 2 more acts to get through, if I can get through this hole. The 144,000 who survived the purification refused to be enslaved by the millenarianism. They chose to live in the eternal twilight, guided by the fake angels. All fire burns to ashes. Act 6. Alright, I think this is a good opportunity to put our shotgun to work here in Zone 60. No fancy name for this area, possibly an oversight since every other one has a name, but not really a big deal either way. There's a bunch of people here we need to take out. Like I said for the previous act, we already got the last, shall we say, mandatory blessing. There are no more blessings left to pick up in the main levels. All the remaining blessings are found via the bonus levels. Get that one out. Oop. That one out. Even with a winged shot, this deals enough damage to usually finish off most enemies. Bunch of things just dropped in over here. Ooh. Let's get them taken out and just fire on through. You're going down. There we go. Let me make sure that I am just being diligent about collecting all the ammo here. We definitely need a good amount of everything. I've been burning through so much. Before we head to that mandatory area, or rather to that door that requires the key, let's just take out all the things over here, see if there's anything worthwhile. Whoop. Accidentally unloaded the shock hammer. Powerful weapon, but easy to drain its ammunition. Looks like there's nothing too interesting in here. Let's definitely open up some of these first aid boxes. I'll use a little bit of my food to top myself off here. And now we can hit this sucker and go on through. What do we got over this way? Got a bunch of these guys. Nothing too threatening to me, though. Nice to get some good use out of the storm rifle. Want to make more use of more varied weapons throughout the game, honestly. It's so much fun to have just a huge number of options to take enemies on. Let's use our shock hammer to finish that one off. Got fusion batteries, but I don't really care to use the fusion cannon, honestly. But what the heck, let's try and take out a few things with it. Anything else in here? No. Hey, some submachine gun ammo. Well, there's another option for us to flex. Got so many things to utilize here. Remote detonators also. Don't think I'll immediately whip those out, though. Let's see. Can easily cut through these enemies. Ooh, hey. Little dicey on that one. Being pretty generous with the repair bonuses, honestly, which I'm appreciative of. Let's obviously use the standard tactic for getting rid of these guys. Suppose I could also use the storm rifle for it, but those grenades fire strictly in an arc. They never get any kind of propulsion system for them, so once you have the upgrades for the Meta Magnum, definitely the thing to go for. The light armor repairs very quickly, so all of this armor that's just available here can't really make much in the way of use of it. Let's just punch right through that Rocketeer right there, and let's see, what do we got up high? I know I saw somebody up there. Let's just, for the first time in forever, let's just throw a normal grenade and see what we get. Well, I clipped somebody, but it doesn't seem like it actually did any serious damage to them. I hear a bunch of things moving around. It's making me nervous. Oh, there's something past this door, huh? What do we got here? Hello? Anybody here? Oh, hey! That was a little jump scare for you. Let's just immediately blast through the shock hammer, load up again, and keep on blasting on this one. It's quite good at staggering these things, especially when you've got cover like I do, to make sure you're not getting clipped by their electric blasters there. Once we've taken care of that, we get this key of the gold triangle. We got a bunch of these guys who are making the most ill-advised assault of all time. I am quite well armored at this point, even with the light armor. Submachine gun fire is not... Oh my god, how am I not hitting this thing? Sometimes I kind of get overconfident in just... Oh, hey! Yeesh. For the record, it is not necessary to collect that key. You can get up there with a well-placed high jump, but what the heck, I figured I'd show the intended route, just to keep things interesting, you know? Ooh. Once I get this loaded back up. You out. I think I still got enough shock hammer ammo left for this one. Oh, I accidentally slid right into them. Hey, they got blown up by their own Rocketeer. Oh, whoa, 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 oh, whoa, whoa, get out, get out, get out. Okay, that was a little scary. Let's definitely load up our heavy machine gun here, cut through these guys, no issue, get out of my way. Or just disappear entirely. Oh, God, so many, so many. All right, now we can get rid of these, get rid of you, just hammer them down with the, yeah, not going so well there. Not working out the way I was hoping. Fortunately, I've got a backup. Hey. Did I shoot right over it? Try that one on for size. There we go. See, it's all fine. This is all in hand. We got this. This gives us not two rocket. Well, actually, I think when you pick them up, you might get two. Whatever the case. Let's cut through this guy. But yeah, I mentioned previously that one of the big downsides of the shock hammer is that it burns through ammo like crazy. Not really something we've had to... Oh my god, I just killed myself there. Handle this gun with more care than I do. And not this gun that I'm holding specifically, but the flash launcher. Whatever the case, I got the thing, so it's out of the way. We can move on. Heading over this way, we got more of these guys coming on out. Shooting their laser breath at us, which, honestly, that's kind of metal. I respect that from these spiders. Heading over this way, ooh, we got two elite troopers. Let's try and take a bit of a smarter approach here. I think what actually, no. Let's use our remote detonators. Whoop. Okay, I think that's one down. Whoop. Ah, God, no, that's not what I want to use. Oh, God, where's my detonator? Did I get him? No. Oh, God, oh, oof. Getting torched there. Not good, not good. Let's try our fusion cannon for once, actually. Let's charge this sucker up. Okay, well, that's that one down. Doesn't actually eat the whole mag, which was something I was curious about with this. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I was hoping. Get that. I was kind of hoping they'd drop some health, honestly, but not a big deal that they didn't. With those elites down, we're mostly done with this level, if I recall correctly. Let's get this guy taken care of and make our way in here. Definitely could use some of these supplies. I just realized I didn't really pick up any of the supplies in the 5X, because, well, we were kind of capped out on everything, so it really didn't matter too much. Let's definitely top off our armor here. We could use that pretty badly. Let's just burn through some of this stuff. Again, once you come across all these supplies and you're already full up, may as well burn through the stock that you have to just top yourself off. Hey, some repair bonuses. Again, with the shock hammer, we're going to be burning through that so quickly. We definitely want to stay on top of keeping repair bonuses for it, so expressly for the purpose of using it. Let's be quick here. Remember, we don't have a breathing module, so we are losing out. Eska! Man, I almost forgot about you, buddy. I salvaged what was left of your friends. Their bodies were severely damaged, and I must say that the reconstruction of them will not be successful. Don't blame yourself. That was not your fault. But now that the sisters have died, Eska is our sole remaining ally, and he picks up a very useful secondary function. He now has every single store option to them. Unlike the previous game, where there was just a single unified store menu for everything you could buy, you do have to cycle to individual different store options here. And I do actually want to buy new armor, specifically medium armor. You'll note that Eska is now selling heavy armor, the Juggernaut armor. Extra heavy, it provides the best defense, but also greatly reduces your sprint speed. Does not matter if you've maxed out your greed, but it reduces damage by a ton and has excellent condition. But we get some free Juggernaut armor, so I prefer to stick to the medium armor for general use, because it doesn't limit our mobility as much. But yeah, we can cycle through every single store type through Eska, and I actually do want to buy some ammo. Let's get some shotgun ammo, just to make sure we don't run out again anytime soon, which, a lofty hope there, but, yeah, this is... You know, Eska, I used to know a guy who was able to do this. He's a good guy. You seem like a good one, too. Thank you for all that you do, Eska. The mind is an organ that is stored in the central nervous system. Like the other organs, the mind has a reciprocal relationship with the rest of the body. Little, bio lesson there for you, if you didn't know. Alright, here's where things get real. Hey! free storm rifle. You know what? I may as well swap it out for a fresh one. Why not? Let's make our way out here and immediately get into the nitty-gritty. Things are going to be tense here. Alright, let's take that one out. Whoa. I was about to check the map, but then somebody immediately came in and started firing on me. Fortunately, we have much stronger armor at our disposal now, so we should be at slightly less threat of sudden and spontaneous death. Whoa, hey. Little rude, my friend. I did not appreciate that one. Alright, over that way. Let's just fire a grenade in there, or just completely whiff entirely. Never mind, I'll just shoot them. I was trying to get some AoE damage on whatever else might have been in there, but that did not work out the way I had hoped. We don't need a stinking repeater. We've got the shock hammer, baby. See? Excellent, excellent. Let's fire into there, take that one out. Just quickly make our way around here. Sorry for the close-up of that person's caved-in skull. There is going to be a lot of these turrets just occupying the top spots there. Let's definitely get rid of these guys. Ooh. Hello. Who's coming through? Who's coming through? I hear you, I hear you. Yeah. I can't see them through their flames. Ugh. Let's back up here. Gotta pump it. Okay. Let's just wait for the fire to stop. I hear him. Yes, got him. Once you hear the squelch sound, that means you definitely got them. No health from them, unfortunately, which I would have definitely appreciated, but it's not a big deal. We just need to be a bit more cautious. Yeah, that flamethrower punches right through your armor, and the damage tacks on fast, so do not underestimate it. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, these guys. Oh, right, and yes, those ring lasers, they just home right in on you, so it does take a bit more meticulous movement to avoid them entirely. Fortunately, they don't exactly deal huge damage, so it's not a huge deal if you get hit by them, but it can definitely be just more problems on top of problems if it's used against you in a tense situation. Let's hit that guy right there. Nice. I'm surprised I got that. I'm not very good at making precise shots when in motion like that. I'll admit, and you probably noticed that. Hell, I'm not very good at making precise shots when I'm standing stock still. So, you know, I can appreciate when I actually get something like that on the first try. Take them out, and just keep slam loading. Finish them off, because I don't want them to suffer. Hey, Yeska, good to see you again, buddy. It was some time after Starry Night that the ship, the UNS Citadel, fell down from the orbit. There used to be 72 of those huge starships protecting this planet. They were not only huge ships, but also an aggregate of cybernetics that stored a certain personality inside, just as the mechanical angels. I tried to communicate with the UNS Citadel with our ship's equipment. She was already offline. She died protecting this planet, and her wreckage became the basis of the city of the Citadel. There are no original Angel ships left. After these ships were depleted, wartime mass production models were built. I think there was some missing words there. Whatever the case, getting a little bit more backstory on the ship that we actually started the game in. That was a while ago, if you can remember that. Now, let me, since we finally got some room to breathe, I just want to take a look at the map here. Yeah, just taking a good look around and, oh, hey, the archive file is actually quite close. Whatever the case, what's over this way? Just endless void. Never really bothered to check it out, so I just thought that might be fun. Somebody's in here. A couple somebodies. They were both poorly positioned, regardless. Alright, and some detonators. Hey, if you're gonna line up for the killing show, by all means, do so, do so. Whoa, hey! Let's just immediately blast through that one's face with some well-placed shock hammer shots. Even elite acolytes fall pretty quickly, but elite acolytes do still have one trick up their sleeve, so don't underestimate them. What we got over here? Ooh. Let's definitely. Okay, sorry, just getting a little panicked here. Whoa, hey. Luckily, things are working out quite well for us. Let's just blast through these guys. Ooh. Oh, look at my shock hammer's condition. I was supposed to repair this in the previous level, and I just completely forgot. Oh well, oh well. Not a huge deal, but I do want to be mindful of that. We do not want to lose this thing preemptively. I'm going to switch to something else, because while it would be quite effective here, we do definitely want to be mindful. Now, this is a pretty hectic room we got coming up. Enemies every which way. Things occupying up top, shooting at you. Giant spiders. Ooh, God. Who is shooting at me? There is just so much everywhere all at once. Yeah, this is not an easy area to fight in. Let's do this. You know what? Let me use some of these off just to get rid of some of these guys. So I hit that one. Ah, I see you there. Blast him in the shoulder. No problem there. Somebody's off to my side. Hey, now I see you. Hey, some free shotgun ammo. We could definitely use it, but do not stay out of cover for too long. Things could go bad. Luckily, there's also a lot of first aid boxes dotted around this little arena room. What I'm gonna do is just fire that off right there. Probably an excess of rockets used there, but as you can see, I heavily weakened one of the other angels, so let's just immediately hit it with some meta magnum shots, take it out that way, get rid of this guy. Hey, lockers. Definitely could use some more rockets if you got them for me, game. I do see the archival file over there, don't worry. We'll get it when things are a little less chaotic. Let's blow those guys up. Just take out some of those, shall we say, artillery spiders. Do not want to deal with them. Let's hit that one. There we go. Should gotten the ones that are able to see us. Let's take this guy out. Whoa! Whoa! Uh-oh. Okay. Ooh, yes, rockets. Let me see here. I actually think this might actually be a good situation for the fusion cannon. Let's just immediately, you know what, let's put it right in the burst mode. And look at all that burst fire, but also look at the destruction that is reaping on our condition. Whoa, look at all these rockets. I could definitely use these games, so thank you so much for being generous for once. Whoa, ew, who's shooting me? Hey, stop it. Yeah, there is a lot to take in all of one. Whoa, 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 go. Let's hide. I see a first aid box over here. Let's take this real quick. Oof, juicy. Okay. Get rid of these guys. Let's once again bust out our fusion cannon and just immediately fire off all those. I should probably just swallow my pride and use up one of my many blood bags here. We're burning through the fusion cannon quickly, but desperate times call for desperate measures. And yes, that burst fire option is powerful, but very destructive for your fusion cannon. It's probably the most likely thing to completely burn it out, since the overcharged shot's not that useful, all truth be told. Ooh. Once again, I'm focused on the things above me and missing the things right in front of me. You. Anybody else want some? We'll get rid of you. Just wanted to make sure I absolutely hit that thing and took it out quickly. Oh, you know what? I can unload that one. Okay, I see somebody roaming around here. Where are you? Oh, wait, it's a spider up top. Okay, we can ignore that for a bit. Now that we've got some room to breathe, we can finally get the archive file. I wasn't kidding when I said the levels get really tense at this stage of the game. It is an ordeal at all times. Be prepared. Alright, what do we got for this level? Hey, another fake angel concept. A little bit of a more traditional depiction, at least of something. Not quite necessarily an angel specifically, but I see the nun imagery that they're using there. Okay, although I don't think nuns are typically, you know, they usually have vestments that actually cover their bodies. Okay, let's grab this key over here, since that is the main goal of this big arena. And while we're here, we may as well grab some more money and top up our other ammunition reserves. We've got so many things to collect here, so many shotgun shells. Once I'm able to repair my shock hammer, then I can make more heavy use of it. It's still decent enough that I can probably get away with using it to burn through with a few things here. Just torch these enemies. And what do we got coming up over here? See a bunch of food bonuses, of course. Hey. Oh, I actually do remember this area. We want to head this way first, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I think we want to head this way first. So let's get that. Get this acolyte. Being a little aggressive with the hammers there, and I don't appreciate it that much. Whoa. Definitely use a grenade for that one. Alright, we're at 31 grenades here, so... nope, I got it backwards. I always forget which way we need to go for this section. Ooh. Hopefully we find a bench soon. The shock hammer has seen better days. But it's so fun to use. I can't just keep it in reserve all the time. Okay, you. And get you. Load this up a little bit more. Anybody else want some? Looks like we got everyone. Here's the key that we needed. Now we can go back the other way and get the heck out of here. Or rather, move on to the next leg of the level. The actual direction we need to go is... I believe it's this way, but there's something we gotta... Whoa! I definitely want to get into a safer spot before dealing with them. Let's also hit this door right here. Okay. Let's see you all. And what do we got here? Hit this switch. And I believe that opens up something we need to, well, open later in the level. Let's see, we got a shotgun elite roaming around here, so I want to be careful of that. He didn't move past me, did he? Did I get that treasure chest? This is gonna... Okay, yes, I did. I couldn't see the open... Oh, whoa. There you are. Knew I Okay, let's just immediately empty into their face. Good stuff, good stuff. And you know what? Take one of these free first aid boxes and more rockets. I'm glad I doubled back there. That was a worthwhile return trip. Alright, we're getting pretty close to the... Whoa! Goodness gracious. Here we've got the pseudo-angels. These are not just set dressing anymore, and they are devastating. Do not take them on in a fair fight. Get out your rockets and immediately just pulp them with them. I think one more should do it. We need to hit him with another one. Do not take these on in a fair fight. Just immediately go for as many explosions as possible. I want to save some of my rockets, so we'll go for some meta-magnum grenades on these last few shots. There we go. Do not mess around with those things. They are not worth the struggle to engage in a fair fight. Use your best ordnance to take them out. They have so many things that they can take you out with. It is not even funny. Hey, another checkpoint over here, another first aid box, and an opportunity to repair my shock hammer. So, like I've been saying, this is what we keep our repair bonuses for. This is saving me 2,000 gold, and I am appreciative of it. Over here, we've got a light armor that I am not... Well, actually, my medium armor is completely destroyed, so let's take it. It's not any worse. Now here, we're gonna get something interesting. Hello. That's a replacement for our heavy machine gun. This is the final weapon in the carbine slot. I did activate this, right? Yes. I haven't actually shown off the breech loader yet, which I need to remember to do that. But for right now, let's upgrade the Zeta rifle. This has a very, very interesting ability there. As you can see, a grappling hook. We can also upgrade it with a long magazine that allows to hold 40 bullets. Now this weapon, as you can see, we turn the alt fire into a grappling hook, which zips you to the places that it hooks onto, as you'd expect. The Zeta rifle is or Zeta rifle, I'm not sure how you say it. It's an interesting weapon. It's a very accurate weapon that deals good damage on headshots, but is not too good against human enemies, all truth be told, like you can see here. But what this weapon has is that it is very good against demons and pseudo-angels. As you can see, I can just lay into it and deal a ton of damage to take it out super, super quickly. Very effective against them. For regular enemies, though, we do kind of have to land those headshots if we want to take them out. At the very least, it's usually a kill on headshot. Just punches right through them. Where the heck is that shotgun elite? Okay, it's... okay, I see. It's going for the stairs. Let's just immediately punch them out. It also comes with a burst fire mode, which is pretty good for dealing with demons and false angels, but not something I use by default most of the time. Yeah, God. Like, I cannot see through this wave of hammers. Yeah, let's just do that. That's a very simple and effective way to deal with them. We only have one spare magazine for it currently, so we may want to buy extras. Let's get out here and go for those nice, juicy headshots. Like I was saying, these do good damage. Alright, we got that over there. Definitely want to get this acolyte taken care of before it becomes a problem. It's so easy to lose track of them. You don't think too much of them. Whoa. Did that kill him? Yes, as a matter of fact, it did. Good stuff, good stuff. We'll use our grenades to take that guy out. Hey, some free blood bonuses. I will take it. And we will use our Zeta rifle in order to deal with this demon right here. Okay, there we go. Good stuff, good stuff. We're right outside its effective range, but the Zeta rifle hits it no problem. What I think I'm going to do here is use a grenade for this. Just do those cluster explosions to get rid of some of these guys. Again, that's proper sniper position that I'm using right there. We also need to hit this switch right here to open up the exit. Let's get our Zeta rifle back out and see what we're dealing with past this door. If you're curious, the default alt fire for this weapon, get a little bit of damage tacked on there, and then just immediately go in with the shock hammer. The default alt fire for it is a burst fire shot that uses grenades. Pretty similar to the cavalry carbine, though similarly not very good. Not my idea of a good alt fire, truth be told. Or at the very least, not a good use of your grenades. Open this up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, what I'm going to do here is just get backed up over here. And let's see. Hey, I can see the virtue from here. Okay. Okay. Be a little bit more selective about my grenade or rocket fire there. It's down, but that cost me all of my rockets. Pretty rough, but sometimes that's what you gotta deal with. Fortunately, Eska makes pretty frequent appearances, and we have a good amount of money in reserve to at least top us off on 10 rockets. Be very careful when going through this area here, because the Virtue is right over the level exit. One time, when I was playing the game, I was trying to be cute and grapple hook up to it, and I shot myself right into the level exit, missing this Virtue, so that was pretty damn embarrassing. Let's see here. We are upgrading our Envy here. And, oh, hey, I didn't open this chest. Lots of money, loads of money. I appreciate the loads of money. Let's get on to the next zone here. Mind and body are inseparable. This means that implanting cybernetic devices to one's body results in an inevitable altering of one's mind. The same goes for blessings. And with that, we find ourselves in Zone 6-2. But I'm going to end the video here because this is one heck of a level. Oh, goodness gracious, this is a level for certain. This is going to be a tough one, and it's going to be a long one also, as are most of the levels in Zone 6. So this is where I'm going to call it. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, though, goodbye.
I don't dispute the doubts you've outlined, but it's my right to waste your time.